So in this 2020 year, we have to have some extremely difficult conversations. This is not one of them. So Eric Kendricks is the best linebacker in the NFL. End conversation. Now, of course, by linebacker, we mean off-ball linebacker. We don't mean edge rusher. So don't be like, what about Von Miller? What about him? What about him? Also, he's working back from injury, so it's whatever. So, and I know, respect Bobby Wagner, respect Miles Jack and Darius Leonard and Fred Warner. I get it. People are biased towards their own guy, and I am too. Hell, but also, the difference is I'm right. I am correct in that Eric Kendricks is the best off-ball linebacker in the league. So he leads linebackers with a 90.0 PFF coverage grade. Also, he has 3 picks and 5 passes broken up this season, and a pretty thin, dental floss thin, 68.3 quarterback rating when thrown at. So everything coming up 54. And also, those picks have happened in 3 of the last 4 games. He's had 1 in each against Detroit, Dallas, as well as Carolina, and all in the red zone. So in the end zone against the Lions, as well as twice in the red zone in terms of against the Cowboys. That amazing just comeback. Dalton Schultz, and then, of course, picking off Teddy on Sunday. Kendricks is also third in the NFL in terms of solo tackles with 63, and also tied for most passes broken up for a linebacker with 5. Now, that is a stat and category that he led last year with 12. So, and what's crazy about Kendricks is that he was a solid player, very good to a very solid player, but not a superstar quite yet. His first 4 years after coming in as a second-round pick in 2015. Rock solid middle linebacker, pretty good in coverage, pretty solid tackler as well, and was a machine, and you liked him. But also, he was a nice combination with Anthony Barr, the UCLA Bruins connection, of course. But it was also clear that he was the number 2. Like Barr was 1. Barr was Mike Zimmer's first draft pick, and Kendricks, he was fine. He was fine, just sort of sitting behind 55 as Barr made Pro Bowls and was a team captain and all that other stuff. 54 was perfectly fine, just like sitting back, doing the work, letting his play do the talking. And then, he was going to be a free agent. Rookie deal was up, and then he got that 5-year, $50 million extension. And, some people were like, I don't know. I don't know. Is he really worth $10 million a year? Is he really worth being in the top 3 in terms of off-ball linebacker money with the Bobby Wagners of the world, with the Luke Kuechly's of the world at the time, right? But then last year, something happened, man. The switch just got flipped, and then he turned into the best linebacker in the league. Just an absolute coverage monster, an absolute sure tackler as well. First time making the Pro Bowl, as well as first team All-Pro, which was just deserved and amazing. And he is still that quiet leader. He's never going to be a big vocal guy. He's never going to be rah-rah, sis, boom, bah, all this. But also, he is a guy who just leads by example. He's a guy who puts in the work, both on the practice field as well as in the film room. And he is a shining example of what all these young guys, especially on this defense with a lot of young infusion of talent, they have to look at 54. Oh, yeah, he's busting his ass. Oh, yeah, he improved every single year and now is a superstar in the league. I can too. I'm going to put in that work. I'm going to put the team first. I'm going to do exactly what Eric Kendricks did, which is phenomenal. And even though he doesn't bear that captaincy, he is a leader in everything but name. He is 100% the heart and soul of this defense, and he's keeping it together with all these young players in front of him on the D-line as well as behind him at cornerback. And, of course, Harrison Smith, first-year captain as well. Well, not as well, but first-year captain for Harrison Smith, and these guys, 22 and 54 holdovers from the old Zimmer defenses, the record-setting Ds, a la the 2015, 2017 seasons. They're just barely keeping it together. And there are some fits and starts. Some of these young guys are starting to get. They're just trying to manufacture some sort of a pass rush with non-premium talent up front, but they're getting it done. They're getting it done. They're making plays. And towards the end of games, minus the Dallas game, they are getting some key stops. And it's good to see, right? And number 54 deserves all of that credit because he is still that guy, rock solid in the middle, that leader. Him and Eric Wilson need to be the Vikings linebacker combo going forward. I don't know about Anthony Barr, man. I just don't, because after he signed that monster contract, he had a down 2019. He had sort of a start of the 2020 season before he tore his pec week 2 as well. So I don't know. Do they restructure or not even restructure? Do they just have a pay cut ultimatum, right? So do they give him the Riley Reef treatment, where it's like, hey, take a pay cut or get cut? Could be one of those spots. But either way, Eric Kendricks is going to be a big part of this defense, hopefully for the foreseeable future. Hopefully he ends his career in purple, because I think that he could have a Chad Greenway-esque type ending to his career, but also with more Pro Bowls, more All-Pros, more accolades, since he is the best damn linebacker in the National Football League. That's right. All right, but your thoughts. Kendricks, numero uno. LB1. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.